Welcome back, Collective. Another collective reading. As always, take what resonates with you, leave the rest for someone else. Don't force anything to fit. Just adjust that a little bit. All right, shifting consciousness. All right, I see you elevating. Any themes? What's the theme? What's the theme? Yeah, you're putting in the work. Putting in the work. Shifting. Oh, but either make sure we're watching out for people trying to siphon energy. But you know, God's gonna stick with you through all the hardships. Just keep putting in the work. Keep putting in the work. You're perfect. Perfect just the way you are. Just the way you are. Just the way, doing perfect just the way you are on this journey that you're on. You're doing perfect. You're doing perfect. Ooh, doing perfect. But gotta watch out for this cousin. This cousin that's stuck in some sort of third-party position.
I'm a
This
karmic
cousin that
medical toxicologist at the Johns Hopkins Children's Center here in Baltimore. I've seen the health
got a
problems
got a
cannabis can
big
cause.
bark.
In
Got a
small
big bark.
children, there's
But it
a
comes
risk
down
of
to
poisoning
biting,
and hospitalization.
missing
For
all his
older
teeth.
kids, it's their mental health and well-being that's of concern. Cannabis use beginning in teen years has been linked to depression and anxiety. Talk to your kids about cannabis now to keep them safe and healthy. Be cannabis smart.
Learn how to protect youth at cannabis.maryland.gov.
Holy Spirit, come through, guide and protect this message. Remove any negative energy from the area. Thank you for allowing this message to get to any and everyone that it's intended to. All right, what do we got? Cousin. Hey, cousin. Put your dentures back in. You could be a cook. Cousin could be a cook. The only thing they're cooking up is some karmic debt. That's the only thing your cousin's cooking up. Tried to set a mental trap for you, but you evaded it. You evaded it. You evaded it. You shifted. You shifted. Interesting. So you know what's funny? You know what's funny about that? You can have the same ancestors as other people, right? But your ancestors are gonna have to choose a side. They're gonna have to choose a side at the bottom line. And bottom line is, your ancestors aren't gonna side with the ones that are. They're gonna side with the ones that's sitting here, putting in the work, doing the shadow work, healing, elevating themselves, speaking life into themselves, speaking life into others. That's the one your ancestors are gonna pick. The one that's not talking about it, the one that's being about it. And then, especially if you're doing spell work, against your own family, your own ancestors are gonna be coming back giving you a spiritual ass fucking whooping. Some food for thought. Spiritual union, spiritual contract. A spiritual contract could be part of your missions down here, and if you're shifting it from the 3D to 5D, so you're on your purpose, right? You're living in your purpose, and so you're living in your purpose. You're fulfilling the contracts that you made when you came down here. Before you came down here, you're fulfilling your contracts, and your cousin's sitting here running the fucking mouth. Who do you think your ancestors are gonna side with? The one that's sitting down here doing the work? Or the one that's just sitting here, me. That's some kindergarten math there. Or it should be. Shouldn't be too hard to understand that one. Or maybe that's some Common Core math. That's the stupidest fucking shit ever. Make it even harder for our kids to learn. Well, they don't want our kids to learn. They want our kids to be stupid. Because you can't, it's a lot easier to control people when they're dumb, when they can't think for themselves. When they can't even do simple things for themselves, when they can't cook, when they can't clean, but we want to glorify that shit with society. We want to glorify that shit for women. I can't cook, I can't clean, yeah, okay, bitch, what the fuck are you good for? Not to say it like that, but what do you offer? What do you offer? What do you bring to the table? We should all be bringing something to the table. Your existence is not enough alone. Your existence, ooh, good for you, you exist. We're all existing. What do you offer? What do you bring to the table? We should all be bringing something to the table. No matter what table we're sitting at, we should always be bringing something to the table. And if not immediately, because we might not have anything to bring to the table immediately, but at some point we bring something to the table, or else what are we doing sitting here? Why do we have a place at this table? We should be reevaluating who has a seat at our table. Do they belong here? Do they belong here? Do they belong here? Be still and listen. Be still in meditation. Ask the Most High. Are these people? Ask the Most High. Ooh, be careful doing this one. Be very careful doing this one. Ask the Most High to remove anyone in your life that's not supposed to be there. Be careful with that one. Be very, very careful with that one. we'll pull a tarot on the cook. We're gonna pull a tarot on it. I'm not taking 20 cards. Alright, tell me about the cook. Nine of Pentacles. Financial independence. Enjoying the fruits of your labor. This hard work that you put out, it's gonna come back out. It's already coming into fruition. You might not be able to see it, but it all has to take place into fruition up there first, and before it comes down into fruition in the 3D. But you already did the shift. So be still and listen. Listen for instructions. Listen for the steps that you need to take. Sometimes the steps you need to take is just be still. Sometimes with the be still part is, sometimes we have decades when we finally do the healing and this and that. We have decades. Sometimes especially starseeds, we are living in a constant state of fight or flight, regardless if we realize it or not. So we have decades and decades of built up fight or flight trapped inside of us, and it needs to be released. And a good way to release stuff is tapping everywhere, tapping. It loosens everything up, and it also releases trauma and stuff, right? So it's very, very important to be doing stuff like that. Very important to be doing stuff like that. Okay. I can't really pull on anything else. I can get let me get 3 more, 2 more. C and Q. First, middle, last initial. It could be you or anyone attached to your energy. I get 2. The month May, September, March. The number is 8, 4, 6.